Hello my darlings, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this week it's on Monday the 5th of August and I decided I will share with you this week from Monday to Friday outfits of the day. Yes, you're going to see what I'll be wearing from Monday to Friday, and I will also be sharing with you Bible verses and motivation here and there, whatever I find in the morning, whatever I come across in the morning with a Bible verse or a motivation, I'm going to share it with you guys and we're going to talk about it. So if a Bible verse or a quote or a motivation resonates with you, let's talk about it in the comment section. Also, let me know if I should continue with this series. What should we call this series? Love affair with self? No. Let's call this series maybe OOTD, verses, and a sprinkle of motivation. Okay, you give it a name. Give it a name in the comment section. Let me know, by the way, if you would like for me to do more of this. Yeah, I could do this maybe twice a month. I choose a week, 2 weeks in a month, and then I do this. Let me know if you would like to see more of this. Okay, all right. So I read something that really boosted my energy today, but before I share with you what I read today, I'm going to show you what I am wearing today in Elsa Majimbo's voice. I will show you what I am wearing today. Okay, let's get into it. Alright, I'm going to read for you what I read today that boosted my energy, that made me feel like, you know what, Naomi, whatever comes to you this week, whatever this week brings, you're going to do incredibly well. If it's on your mind, it's in God's heart. If it's on your mind, it's in God's heart. So, guys, you know why this boosted my energy so much this morning? Because imagine whatever you're planning on doing, whatever you're working on achieving, whatever you're working on, whatever the week will bring, God already knows it. If you want to start a business, if you're not feeling right, if you're looking for a job, if you're starting a business, if whatever you're thinking about, whatever is on your mind, it's in God's heart. So, you know, this alone should give you the motivation you need, knowing that if I am thinking about it, if I am planning on doing it, if it's on your mind, it's in God's heart. So why not give it a shot? If it's a business you want to start it. You're looking forward to finishing a task and there's some difficulties. Whatever it is, just be positive, do it, and know that if it's on your mind, it's in God's heart, and you're going to make it right. Just take a leap of faith, put your trust in God and yourself, and know that there is always light. If you fail, or if there was something that you were working on, if you couldn't reach the deadline, just know even God already knew. You know, my son, my daughter, you're working on this, but maybe you're not going to achieve it because whatever I'm planning for you is even better. So do not give up, and do not, just because you know you failed on something, or you couldn't do something, or maybe you've applied for a job and you didn't get it, just because of that, just know it was already on God's heart. And if you didn't get it how you wanted, it's because God has better plans for you. So rest assured that whatever is on your mind is in God's heart. And that's why this week, I already know it's going to be an incredibly wonderful week. You know, I always say, God, let your will be done. And this today was a confirmation, because why not let God take the lead? I do my part, I pray, I do what I need to do, and know that, you know what, God, your will is the best. So let your will be done, God, because whatever is on my mind is in your heart. So guys, this is Monday. I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday. Bye. So my darlings, today is the second day, on Tuesday, the 6th of August. I read a Bible verse today and I'm going to share it with you guys. But first, before we get into reading today's Bible verse, I will show you what I am wearing today. Okay, it's Proverbs chapter 18, verse 20 to 21. From the fruit of their mouth a person's stomach is filled. With the harvest of their lips they are satisfied. The tongue has power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruits. Again, chapter 18, verse 20. From the fruit of their mouth a person's stomach is filled. With the harvest of their lips they are satisfied. The tongue has power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruits. Today's Bible verse just reminds us of how important it is to speak life. Speak life to yourself, over yourself. Everything you do, speak life to it. The importance of speaking positively over your life, over your businesses, over your household, over your kids, your siblings, your friends. Speaking positively. Just knowing the power your words hold. This tongue, it's just very small, but it has the power to build, it has the power to encourage, it has the power to uplift, it has the power, Still, it also has the power to destroy. So, and let me read another, let me also share with you guys another Bible verse that I read. But before then, you guys, I am so proud because I personally know how speaking positively over your children, yourself, your family, your businesses, and everything, your household, waking up in the morning, before your feet touch the ground, pray and speak. Speak life into your life, into the day. In everything, speak life. And I see this even with my son. I cannot remember when lastly I had my son say anything negative about another person or about himself. The confidence my son has, and this is because he's surrounded by goodness, and the way I speak to him and the way I speak over his life, the way he speaks, you know, parents, speak life over your children silently and loudly. Speak life to your siblings, to yourself, because whatever you say with your mouth, whatever, and it's not only your words but also your thoughts. As much as it's so hard sometimes to just have positive thoughts, especially when you're going through situations, just try as much as possible to just be positive, because our tongue, our thoughts have so much power. So much power. So much power. Anyway, let me share with you the other Bible verse that kind of resonates with with Proverbs 18, 20 to 21. Okay? So it's Proverbs chapter 10, verse 19. When words are many, sin is not absent, but he who holds his tongue is wise. When words are many, sin is not absent, but he who holds his tongue is wise. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, when you wake up in the morning, when you're praying, when you're speaking life, over yourself, over your businesses, over your family, your friends, and so forth, let's also not forget to pray to God to tame our tongue, to also teach us when to speak and when not to speak. To teach us how to keep quiet. There's this Swahili song that I've been loving, Nifundishe Kunyamaza. Let's ask God to teach us, to tame our tongue, to teach us how to keep quiet when we are irritated, when we are angry, when we are in the season of waiting, when we are working on achieving something, when we are working on our businesses, and so forth. Let's pray that God teaches us how to silence and to tame our words, because when words are many, sin is not absent, but he who holds his tongue is wise. And from the fruit of their mouth a person's stomach is filled. With harvest of their lips they are satisfied. The tongue has power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruits. Your tongue has the power to build, to make things flourish, but your tongue also has the power to destroy. That's today's Bible verse. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. It's the 7th of August, and I will read for you what I read today morning, but before then, I will show you what I am wearing today. Okay, now that you've seen what I'm wearing today, I am going to read for you what I read today in the morning. Today, I'm not going to share with you a Bible verse. I read, should I say it's like a reminder? Yeah, let's call it that way. Okay, so the secret to discipline isn't shouting affirmations, making an elaborate morning routine, or visualizing success. It's respecting yourself enough to do the thing that you know you need to do, regardless of how you feel in the moment. Again, the secret to discipline isn't shouting affirmations, making an elaborate morning routine, or visualizing a success. It's respecting yourself enough to do the thing that you know you need to do, regardless of how you feel in the moment. Imagine, let me just add my 2 cents there. Imagine every day writing what you want to do and not really doing it. Or every day saying, let's say you want to lose your weight or gain your weight, and every day writing down how you want to lose the weight without actually doing what you need to do. Like, for example, working out or making sure you eat right to gain or lose weight. Imagine, how will you get the results? Let's not forget, there is no manna falling from heaven now, okay? Even God helps the ones who help themselves. You can't just wait and say, oh, God, help me, when you're not doing anything, So help yourself, and for sure, God will always be there. But do something. So that's it for today, the 3rd day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So today is the 4th day, the 8th of August, on Thursday, and we are going to talk about Luke chapter 10 verse 38 to 42. But before then, I will show you what I am wearing today.
In such a hypersensitive world, everybody's so anxious. Gotta text, you gotta email, you gotta move, you gotta do, you gotta this, you gotta. Sometimes you need to just sit. Martha was doing so much in the presence of God. She was so busy that she missed what was important. Sitting in the presence of the King. Sometimes when you sit in the presence, you have all you need. Sitting in the presence of the King. Sitting in the presence of the King. Sitting in the presence of the King. Everybody have a seat right here. We're sitting in the presence of the King. Some people left, so if you're on the wall and you see a seat, just sitting in the presence of the King. Sometimes we need to be sitting in the presence of the King. Feels so good to be sitting in the presence of the King. All I need is sitting in the presence of the King. Don't be too busy. Don't be too anxious. Of the King. Don't be so worried. Don't be so stressed out. Yeah, yeah. All right, I'm done. Sitting in the presence of the King. Oh, sitting in the presence of the King. Sitting in the presence of the King. In the presence of the King. Hey! In the presence of the King. Hey! Hey! Shut up! Hey! In the presence of the King. Like the upper room, we are sitting. Hey! In the presence of the King. Like the upper room, we are sitting. Yeah! Yeah! Like the upper room, we are sitting in the presence of the King.
I hope you learned something from today's Bible verse, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello, my darlings. Welcome again. Today is the 9th of August on Friday, the last day of this week's series. Let me know, by the way, guys, if you would like to see more of this series. So today, what I'm going to share with you is do at least one good thing for yourself today or this weekend. Do one good thing for yourself. If you have to cook yourself some good dinner, do that. If you have to go for wellness, do that. If you have to take yourself on a date, on a dinner date or coffee date, do one good thing for yourself today, this weekend, or whichever week or day. Do one thing, one good thing for yourself, or even more than one. Okay, that's all that I'm going to share with you guys today. And before I forget, I will show you what I am wearing today. Since you've seen what I am wearing today, I wish you a very wonderful, peaceful and blessed weekend. Again, my darlings, if you enjoyed watching this and you would like to see more of these type of videos, let me know in the comment section, and I will try to choose 2 weeks in a month and do this for you guys. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you guys next time. Ciao.